It's April 12th. That means we're officially 1 month until primary day.
Tonight, KETV hosted the top 5 Democratic candidates for Nebraska Congressional District 2. Come November, it is expected to be one of the biggest races in the country. Kishla Askins, John Kavanaugh, Denise Powell, Crystal Rhodes, and Melanie Williams joined us for a 1-hour forum. We discussed everything from campaign ads to the war in Iran to the current Department of Homeland Security shutdown. Here's a snapshot.
I believe that we can win legislative seats and the congressional seat. We shouldn't have to choose between holding Donald Trump accountable and picking up seats in the legislature. I am the best candidate to represent this district because I have a track record of fighting for Nebraskans in the unicameral.
There's a campaign ad running right now where you say you are a, quote, pissed off mom. Some have criticized the language. Please explain why you chose to use those words and the meaning behind them.
I use those words because I'm really darn angry, and because I have heard from so many people in this district that they're angry too. And you know what? You should be, because we have a president who is getting richer and richer by the minute, who is prioritizing his billionaire friends and corporations.
We have to ask this: are we in a better place than before we started? And the answer is no. If you remember, Trump took us out of the Iran nuclear agreement during his first term. And so now here we are. Blood and treasure has been spent.
I'm a progressive. I call myself a democratic socialist, and I would love to talk to anyone about what that means. And I am for Medicare for all, free child care, and free college.
Do you support the continued shutdown, and what would you change about current immigration enforcement?
I do not support the shutdown, and I'm frankly very fed up with them. These shutdowns are holding dedicated public servants and their families hostage. They are accomplishing nothing. But what we're doing right now is allowing this president to use ICE as his own personal goon squad for his own personal satisfaction, and it's abhorrent.
As you just heard, the candidates spoke on several different topics. We're getting the facts on some of the responses from the candidates during the forum. Candidate Melanie Williams spoke about minimum wage.
The minimum wage has not raised in this country, whether it's a Democrat in office or a Republican in office. It has not raised for so many years that now it really needs to be $21.30 in order to live.
This is partly true. According to the Department of Labor, the last time the federal minimum wage was raised was in July 2009, when it was raised to $7.25. But here in Nebraska, the state's minimum wage was just officially raised to $15 an hour on January 1st of this year. John Kavanaugh touched on the issue of childcare.
Childcare is an investment. My wife and I both couldn't have gone to work if we didn't have childcare. And families are facing that decision all the time, whether it makes economic sense for them to go and work or to stay home and raise their kids.
This is mostly true. According to a recent study from the Greater Omaha Chamber, 20% of participating parents reported they had to quit or change jobs due to problems with childcare in the past year. When asked about supporting the legalization and taxation of cannabis, here's part of Crystal Rhodes' answer.
Prohibition is not working and hasn't been. Nebraska is one of the only states left in the country that has these draconian laws as it relates to cannabis.
This is partly true. According to the National Conference of State Legislatures, 24 states currently allow and tax recreational marijuana. However, according to the CDC, 47 states allow medical cannabis. When speaking about her proposed health care plan, here's some of what Kishla Askins had to say.
We're going to redefine essential care. Essential care will now elevate mental health in a way it's not. It will include dental care. It will include optometry or eye care, audiology, rural health care, occupational.
This is partly true. According to Healthcare Gov, oral and vision care for adults aren't considered essential health benefits, but mental health and substance use disorder services are. Denise Powell touched on why she supports expanding the Affordable Care Act.
Cuts to the Affordable Care Act have been so detrimental to families, to nonprofit folks, to small business owners who are now either just not taking health care and hoping for the best, or they're paying twice as much, 3 times as much.
This is true. According to the American Medical Association, the president's Big Beautiful Bill made several cuts to the Affordable Care Act, which are expected to increase consumers' premium contributions and out-of-pocket expenses.
Tomorrow is your first chance for you to cast your ballot in person in this year's primary election. Some of you might have also gotten an early ballot in the mail as they were sent out by county election offices. There are more deadlines and information you need to know before you cast your ballot. You can scan that QR code you see on your screen for our KETV election guide. Plus, if you missed tonight's candidate forum with the Democratic candidates from the District 2 race, you can watch the full event on our mobile app or KETV.com.